Hello and welcome to TPK Roleplay. Tonight we are continuing our Beyond the Undergrowth campaign with Session 7, Atop the Plateau, as well as Day 3 of our 14 Days of Halloween this evening. Tonight our adventurers are working with their new allies after some unforeseen circumstances, a funeral, a death, and a frost giant deep in the jungle, because they are headed to climb to the top of Mbala. I am Tony, your dungeon master. If everyone wants to kind of go around in the overlay order.
My overlay's not loading.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Yes, you are first.
Awesome. Hi, I'm Nerdwarudo. I'm playing Johann Weiss, uh, the human sorcerer, uh, the one member of the party who literally couldn't do anything to the frost giant.
All right. Hi there. My name is Harley, or Tonystfns. I played Frissa, the Tiefling Barbarian, and is there anything? Yeah, she's got an axe beak companion currently that is got some armor. So we'll see how that goes today.
Hello, I'm Proper Nerdy and/or Nick. I'm playing Herman Salas, the half-elf paladin, I think, and he hasn't died yet, which is a good sign.
Hello, my name is Teletheos.
Is that your introduction?
That's
That's
his
it.
biography.
That's it.
I mean,
It's fitting.
it works. It works.
That is indeed your name.
So yes, last time you all came did a little bit of a miniature money gathering, friend loss after Pix mysteriously disappeared and you found what you were pretty sure was a similar dead body after a Coliseum incident, where you then picked up Aaron, and then you met with your good friend, who I cannot remember the name off the top of my head. Yeah. Oh, what was his name? I feel foolish.
Whose
I have it.
name?
Hold on, I have it here somewhere.
Whoa. Conga, right?
Yes, Wakanga Otamu. Thank you.
So close.
You guys met with Mokanga and met Teletheos. You ventured back into the wilderness, where you were then accosted by a frost giant. You narrowly escaped death.
Narrowly.
After
Nice
making
try.
it get super effed up by some spiky bits and having it smash its face into a rock, basically. It lost your track and you all rested for the evening. And you seem to be pretty sure you're about another day's trek from the plateau that is Mbala.
That was some great work. I think everybody put in a good share of work against the giant, wouldn't you say? What did you say your name was again? Talking to Teletheos.
Yes, that is my
like
name. You just said it.
All right, guys, I'm kind of afraid of the new guy. Not gonna lie.
I think it's fine.
I don't see a problem with him.
River's like, yeah, I don't see any problem with in love. It's a little weird, but who isn't?
So yeah, who is it? Johan's like, what the fuck, guys?
Do you have a problem with our traveling companion, Johann?
Like,
Might as well get it out in the open now if you do.
No, he
You racist?
quite no.
I'm not even sure he has a race.
He's just quite tall and intimidating.
I'm tall.
We're only about a day's journey away from Mbala. We might as well head there right away.
Yes, let's leave as soon as
Yeah,
possible.
let's go.
Let's
Alright,
leave this spot and then not talk, evidently.
The rest of your evening goes off without a hitch. Don't have to worry about any more frosty giants or shenanigans.
We're giant frosties.
I mean, you might have to worry about those. I wouldn't want to, but
That's
How sweet, Sir Heck.
Hey.
you're next.
thank you, sir.
Giving out pluses already, are we? It's gonna be that kind of evening. Your next day seems to go pretty well, but unfortunately, it seems to be raining pretty hard today.
Of course.
You all are kind of miserably trudging through the muck trying to get to this enlarged plateau you could see even through the mist.
Are we coming up on like the side where the plateau is like almost a cliffside, or are we like walking up the hill to where it goes off?
Well, it's a funny thing you say that because that evening you more or less get probably a few hours, you would suggest, off of the base of it. So at this point, you could choose to continue your trek or wait till morning to attempt to deal with it.
Mm.
I mean, we don't really know what's over. Like, we're just looking for that construct, and we don't know if there's anything guarding it or anything dangerous along the path.
What construct
I
are
mean,
you looking
it's a jungle,
for?
it's dangerous.
Just know it's dangerous. Maybe morning is the better bet instead of the dead of night.
Yes, it's always wise to climb the sheer face of a mountain in the dead of night. That is, I'm not sure what you're talking about. I don't know why we would ever do anything other than that.
Are you guys afraid of a little darkness?
Nah.
Oh, we're afraid of the skeletons that come out of it.
I'm more afraid of the sudden falling to my death.
Yeah,
So I would
that's
rather be able to
a thing.
see where I'm going.
I guess I'm just
Character
afraid
even
of skeletons.
What's it called? I think he does. Okay. I'm not used to playing a character that has dark vision, guys.
All right, so you guys are going to camp for the evening. The rain doesn't really seem to let up, so it's just kind of miserable. Thankfully, your tents are pretty waterproof, so it kind of helps keep the rain out. And then the next morning, you guys take the trudge through the muck and find yourselves at the face of Mbala.
Hey.
An 1,800-foot high plateau with sheer cliffs rises above heaps of boulders as large as ships. A narrow path is cut into the cliff face and seems to climb all the way to the top.
That seems to be about 1,800 feet high.
How steep is this path?
It is. It's decently steep. That really the path is only like 5 feet across, so it is just like a single file line.
Oh.
And it probably is going to take a few hours to go up.
Lovely. Okay. Yeah, Johan.
Maybe the not quite so tame Axebeak stays at the back of the line.
Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna be in the back with Becky. And I'm going to... Should I have her in front of me or behind me? In marching order. In front of me. Yeah, let's put her in front of me. So I'll be in the back, very back.
I'll be in front of the axe beak because I don't want to get hit first.
And tell where are you standing?
Who says I'm gonna stand?
Exactly. And so Herman is in front of the group, leading the way.
All right. So, as you start making your way around, kind of starts to wind around the entirety of the plateau. As you climb ever higher above the tree line, you're treated to stunning views of the surrounding wilderness, and the rain starts to let off. And as it starts to let off, you can see this beautiful panoramic view because it's so much easier just to show you a panorama than individual pieces.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
That's
Across the basin to the southeast, you see a floating earth moat with what looks like a tree at the top. Nestled in the jungle to the west, you see some form of a ziggurat. And if anybody wants to give me a perception check to give me some squinty eyes to see if you see something way off
will.
in the distance.
I will. That fudge. Cool. Haha! That is going to be an 18.
You think you see something, but you're not sure if it's all the rain in your eyes. You're not sure.
Okay.
But it is far off to the south.
To the south.
You saying 18 wasn't good enough?
It was not.
Damn.
Was it 19?
I can't tell you these things.
What if
can
I rolled a
is
19? Okay, cool. I love it.
Is the tree dead or alive?
From this distance, you could tell it's probably dead. You don't see any foliage growing off of it.
Okay.
You know what? Screw it. I'm going to be benevolent. The 19, Nick, Herman, way off to the south, as much as apparently Neth just completely missed it. You see, and you're not 100%, but you're pretty sure you see a big ship crashed into the trees, like a galleon in the trees.
Love it. Herman doesn't say anything quite yet, because he's not sure. So he's not going to say anything until he's pretty sure.
Well, where should we go?
Well, you're still nearing the top, but you're only about 100 feet away.
Okay, so I don't know. The tree's kind of intriguing me. Intriguing. Haha. Please don't give me disadvantage for a bad pun.
Can we give her... is uninspiration a thing?
Well, I'm about to give out DM innervation, but we're gonna pass that up. Bad jokes are bad. Anyway, you get up to the top of the plateau, and you start to you notice that there are some ruins in front of you. The stone steps emerge onto the top of the plateau beneath a once grand but now decrepit wooden gateway. The gates that seal this entrance are rotted away. Only their rusted iron hinges and reinforcing bands remain. In their place are heaps of human skulls, picked clean of all flesh and bleached white by the sun. They grin up at you from the roadway and down from atop towering mounds.
Fun.
Well, human skulls isn't a good sign.
Thank you, Callie.
I think I'll take some. It's a good sign to me. I walk over and I pick up some of those bleached skulls.
You do that. They're quite scully.
Yeah.
I'm
They're quite ossified as well.
I'm gonna walk over too, but I'm gonna kind of inspect it really closely. Does it look like there's any, like, are they broken or are they in like pretty good condition? I'm trying to see if maybe like how did they die that I can see just from the skull.
some of these skulls you notice are like they do have some cracks in them, some fissures, but you couldn't like they seem to be quite old and some are brittle, so you couldn't really determine cause of death through just the skull.
Something tells me my data source is slightly out of date.
I'm gonna roll nature to see where the skulls came from.
If anybody wants to give me a perception check.
Oh yeah, let's go, boys. We got an
Oh,
8.
yeah. Well, we're on a plateau.
Okay.
That is a very bright sun.
Those are skulls. That means death.
Well,
I did roll a 21.
oh. Well, apparently Herman is the visually inept, or not inept,
Depth.
visually
That's the
adept
opposite.
and gifted individual tonight.
Where'd that voice come from?
Coming out from the distance, you notice that there's a hut as a little bit of smoke starts trickling off into the sky. It's quite a distance away, but you
Wait,
notice.
what
it
is
with
off
your-
in the sky?
Some smoke.
Oh, okay. And could I tell from this roll if it seems to be coming from the plateau, or is it from like somewhere around the plateau?
No, it's on the plateau. It's quite a distance away from you, but it's on the same surface.
Same plane, but
Tonight's
Dude,
just
we got 2 puns.
yeah. Let's go. Let's keep it going.
well, someone or perhaps something still exists that away, and unless we've had extensive lightning as of late, I think that something is living.
So are you saying we should avoid it or go right into it? Because
Well, either way, we're here now, so we might as well explore Mbala and whatever's left, and we can hopefully get some vantage on what that is.
all right.
Perhaps not directly into the fire, but around the outside.
Damn.
Yes, walking into fire is usually
That's my
bad.
favorite pastime.
Walking into fire?
Yes.
I mean,
She's fire resistant,
Okay.
God.
all right. So you guys make your way towards this intriguing smoke,
Ooh. I like
and
this
as
map.
you near, you see this. The only structure still intact is a lone hut about 1,000 yards southwest of the gate, at the edge of a boulder field. The hut is made from thatch and animal hide stretched over the rib cage of an immense reptile. Animal skulls, wind chimes, and totems of feathers and shells rattle in the breeze, and smoke drifts from the hut. The same smoke you found. A creature shuffles slowly around the hut, hunched over in an animal-like posture. You realize it's a human woman, impossibly old, crippled by arthritis, blinded by cataracts. Her dark face and bald pate are outlined with streaks of yellow clay, suggesting the shape of a skull. Or perhaps it's her shriveled flesh creating that illusion.
Oh, I love that.
Hey, Toe,
No, I
how
don't love that.
do you feel about this hut?
Looks
You
like
seem to
my
be on-
kind of place.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought. Okay.
Yeah.
So, how about you go first?
Anybody that has, visual sight, you notice that she just has like this big wooden spoon and she's just like turning this pot around. And she doesn't really seem to notice anybody yet.
Heidi-o! How you doing?
Hello? Who's there?
God, I love it.
It is I, Telefteos, don't you know?
I haven't had visitors in years. What are you doing here?
I actually don't know myself. I'm just
Hello.
protecting these little flesh bags.
Hello, my good lady. We are in search of, I believe it's an amulet of a sort. It is a relic to control an automaton.
An amulet, you say? I don't know, sweetheart. I haven't heard about an amulet up here.
Well, perhaps you've heard of the death plague that seems to be, well, plaguing the world below.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that, but Nanny Poo Poo here doesn't really care about that kind of stuff.
And what do you care about, Madame Poo Poo?
Oh, sweetheart, you just sound so nice. Can I interest you in a bowl of soup?
Thank you, but we just ate this morning. What are
Are
you
you
making?
sure? I know you must have came up from that plateau, so you must be starving by now.
Can I see what she's making? Can I see, like, I want to
Sure,
see.
you
if
can go
maybe-
right up to the pot. Like, she seems like she is blind.
Okay. What's she making? Does it look edible?
Give me a... Are you just trying to smell it?
Yeah, I'm like looking at it and trying to get it like a little sniff.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Alright, perception is a +4.
What
That's
kind of
a
meat is it?
16.
Okay, so... Nethrissa, while you go up there, it smells really good. I mean, this smells as good as any home cooking could possibly be here in the jungle. And like as you're looking around, you see just like little bits of like different vegetables, and pretty sure you see like a chunk of potato, some local plant you're probably not sure about.
Do I
And then
see
check-
any weird shit like eyes or?
No weird
Okay.
shit.
Okay.
She's like,
Sweetheart, I don't have access to any meats up here. I'm an old lady. I can't really hunt anymore. This is all my root vegetables from my garden.
You got a garden?
Yeah, it's right over there.
and she kind of like points, kind of like under the tree, and just really like nowhere in particular, but you kind of notice that there's just like random little plots of vegetables and shenanigans.
Alright.
How long have you lived out here, Madam Poo Poo?
Oh, I've been up here for, it must have been 80 years now.
Ah. 80.
Quite a while.
Yes, Nanny Poo Poo is quite old, sweetheart.
Do you know what happened to the civilians that used to live here?
Well, when I got these blinders on, I really don't know. Nanny Poo Poo really just kept to herself.
How do
I
you
used to get
survive
visitors,
here?
but
And the visitors just simply stop showing up?
once in a while, Nanny Poo Poo gets some people up here asking her to pull the rights of life, but, you know, Nanny Poo Poo also needs some payment for that. And not many people are really willing to give off that kind of a payment.
What's the payment for something like that?
Do you really want to know, sweetheart, or do you want some soup?
Can I have both?
Sure, dear, you can have
Yeah!
That was so loud, it just cut
And
out.
she
of
just
my-
takes like this this fired clay bowl and just like dumps it in there. Takes like a raggedy cloth, kind of wipes the edge and just outstretches it because she can't see you.
I'm gonna reach over and grab it.
Okay.
I'm
It
gonna
smells
start-
divine.
I'm gonna start eating it. Please don't make me do a con save.
So yeah, as you eat it, you know, there's like it's mostly root vegetables, like
Huh.
carrot, some onion, potato here and there. You're pretty sure you can taste some little bit of rosemary in there.
Wow, fancy. Cool.
It's pretty tasty.
We love to see that.
Would anyone else care for some soup? This is Granny Poo Poo's specialty.
I am
How do you
losing it.
survive out here, Nanny Poo Poo?
Well, the Terra folk have been really annoying lately, so usually I just lock my doors and windows. Otherwise, I just hope for the best.
That name is unfamiliar. The Terra folk?
Oh yeah, they kind of look like those weird flappy leathery looking things in the air, but these things act more intelligent than an animal. They really like to steal and kill people,
Out of character.
especially those bird people.
How does she know what they look like?
Are you asking her that specifically?
No, I did say out of character. I can only assume she's seen them before. Before the blind times. So you just lock yourself up and hope for the best?
Yeah, I mean, once in a while I'll get the flying monkeys to come out and grab some berries for me, but
What?
they're not
Huh?
really that good.
Speaking of flying monkeys, you haven't happened to have hurt a monkey with a knife, have you?
You were about to ask her if she's seen
No.
one with
No.
knives, weren't you?
No, I don't know what. you're
No,
talking
DI,
about.
No,
I've
that-
really heard of any knife-wielding monkeys up here.
I don't believe they truly exist. But anyway. I do thank you for your kindness and hospitality, but I think we might as well be getting on the way.
I'm still curious about those rights of life, or what she said it was.
The cost of the rights of life.
Yeah, what's up with the cost of it?
Well, dear, if you really want to have that payment, the least I'll take is if you get rid of those awful Terra folk.
Do you know where they hide out? Or any idea?
Any indication?
Hold on. What makes them so awful?
Well, they like to steal my vegetables.
Yeah, they sound so terrible. Worthy
I mean,
of death.
this is all she got.
She does only have.
It's
a
hard to
garden.
make soup without vegetables, dear.
A life for a carrot, I get it.
Oh my god.
Are you
Well-
sure nobody else wants any soup?
I'll take some. I
Really
That's a
good.
good boy. And
I
she just,
prestidigitate
just
it
jumps
to
in with the
taste
bowl
good.
and hands it to you.
Like, I prestidigitate it to taste like lemons because those are Johan's favorite fruit.
You're just gonna
Lemons.
make the whole soup taste like lemon.
I just
Like, just
taste like
lemon.
lemon.
Like you bit into a lemon.
Yes,
That sounds
that's exactly
gross
what it
and
tastes
bad,
like.
but you
It's
do
just
you.
chunky. It's like chunky warm lemon. Ugh.
Ugh.
That's exactly what it is.
Ugh.
He needs it so he doesn't get scurvy.
That's exactly.
Oh, that's
How do you-
understandable.
How do you know about scurvy? You don't seem like the type to.
Honey, when
know
you've
what-
lived as long as I have, you start learning some things.
No, I'm talking to. Tell.
How do you know what kind of person I seem like? You haven't even seen my face.
Yeah,
You
he's got a point.
You just seem like you don't go near water that often.
I can
Johan,
literally
stop judging
turn into a
Johan, you can't
crocodile.
just ask people why they don't go near water.
He's tall and scary.
Johan, stop judging a man by his looks.
He has bones. Okay.
We're all just
I
ganging
just-
up on Johan for a
I
completely
just-
valid thing that he's like,
just
you know
go-
what, this guy is questionable. We're like, dude, what the hell?
Just coming over here and eating the soup alone.
Yeah, you're that soup tastes just like the lemons that you want it to taste like, I guess.
Like home.
It's okay, Johan's just never seen anyone take care of a frost giant that easily.
He's jealous. Don't worry.
Were you saying that in character?
Yes, I'm talking right now.
A frost giant, you say? Where'd you see one of those?
I saw it dead.
I haven't really seen one of those in many years.
Well, now you probably won't.
I mean, I'm blind, but yeah, I probably won't.
What is going on with this conversation?
Dude, this thing just like derailed and is just plummeting into a hot mess.
This
is the
stream is getting
subplot that-
progressively more offensive as we go on.
Well,
Lemon juice.
we should probably get going.
Yeah. Thanks for the soup.
Oh, not a problem, dear. If you ever want some more, you know where to find Nanny Poo Poo.
Do take care, Madam Poo Poo.
You too, sweetheart.
This is the best soup you can get 18,000 feet in the sky. Just kidding. I don't know that. There might be others. Who knows? I don't know. This is D&D. Anything can happen. Even a meat ladder.
So what do you guys, what or where do you guys want to go at this point?
I want to go look at that tree.
The big tree?
Yeah, the big tree. Big
Okay.
floating tree.
As you go over, you notice that there's like little holes in the ground, little here and there vegetables. Give me an investigation check.
Let's go. What's my investigation? Plus 3 other. Oh, 22.
Oh.
Oh no.
So you kind of dig around the holes and you notice there's some bones,
No.
like not too deep in the soil.
Told you you shouldn't have eaten the
is the
soup.
dirt still like dry, or has it been recently upturned?
It's been pretty set for a while.
Okay. Is it just bone, or is there still stuff like stuck on it, like tissue and shit?
Are you gonna dig it up?
Sure.
Okay. You begin digging up, and you see that there's like little bits of flesh here and there.
So they
So
haven't been
it's-
here too long, but they've been here for a good minute.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Is there anything below them? They're not like buried on top of anything. I'll dig deeper if I need to.
As you dig deeper, you don't find anything else.
I will
You
dig
didn't even
to the
find
center
like
of
you
it.
didn't
No
even find
kidding.
like tattered clothing or anything, so it just seemed like this was.
Okay. All right, then I'm gonna kind of put it back to where it was. Then I kind of wasted my time with that. Yeah, I'm still interested in this tree. And wait, how many? Is this like around the tree, or is there's still some distance until the floating tree? Where is this in relation to?
Oh, I thought you were talking about behind Nanny's hut here.
Oh, I was
Is
talking
that-
about the other
Oh,
tree.
that earth moat, that thing is days travel away.
Oh, it is? Okay, never mind then. Cool. So there's just bodies by her hut. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. If she does something with some involving life, I'm not surprised. You see so much shit. Okay, then I'm gonna go back to the group and I'm gonna kind of brush my hands on the front of my clothes, kind of get the dirt off.
Yeah, you guys kind of see River and Flask going up for a bowl of soup before they, you guys leave.
Herman,
Wait a minute. Can
Mm.
can Becky drink soup?
Are you gonna feed? Are you gonna feed the birds?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and feed the birds soup. I'm
Herman.
gonna ask for another bowl.
While they're trying to deal with a giant bird eating soup, Herman is going to join Teleteos over.
Yeah, you see, as you like walk away, you see Nanny just kind of giving Nethris another bowl and like trying to weirdly feed a large bird soup is somewhat comical and odd.
I will hand feed this bird if I need to.
It's gonna be weird to hand feed soup anyway.
just hold open its jaw and throw the soup. Its beak.
Do you
You're
know
force
what
feeding
soup
an
is?
axe
Are
beak.
you confusing it with something else? I don't think that's how soup works, like in the physical world.
No, because like
Get your real world physics out of my fantasy world.
yeah, this is D&D first of all.
I'm
is
so glad to
magic
know
soup.
that soup works differently in this world.
Because
Everything
like
works
if you
different.
open the beak, if you open the beak, you can just pour the soup in.
Anyway, you wanted a conversation?
Teleteos, you called me over?
Yeah, you seem to be the one with the knowledge here. Where are we going?
Well, I was hoping to explore the city a bit, see if there was anything to discover there. Game Master, did we happen to walk through the city on the way here?
Which city?
The kind of ruins that once was Mbala.
Yeah, you walk through some.
And was there anything there?
Just like some ruined buildings and a cistern.
A cistern. I gotta Google what a cistern is again.
It's kind of like a well.
Oh, right. Oh, there's there's fancy wells though. I say if there's nothing in Mbala, we have to keep going.
Agreed.
He's gonna pull out the map and attempt to discern where the next, where they should go next, basically. And I have the map. Oh, there it is. I was gonna go get it, but you know, that's easier. So we're here in Mbala.
Okay, so
We could head. We're basically heading southwest, and he's gonna mention this, and it looks like there might be a settlement over called Taz Kahakla, and he's going to call to River and say, "Excuse me, River, do you know anything about the Ataz Kahakla?"
Ataz Kahakla, love?
I can only guess that is the pronunciation, but that does seem to be the only thing we have on the map at the moment. Is there anything
Yeah.
between Mbala and there?
Well, Ataz means gorge. The Ataz Kahakla actually means the gorge of death, my love. It is a river
Oh,
canyon.
how exciting.
Love that for us.
But it's actually quite a beautiful place.
I'm most sure it is. Do you know anything about the history of the geography of this place?
Well, Flask and I we really haven't been too far around here.
It's all uncharted territory, isn't it?
But she'll like point off to the west. There was that weird ziggurat thing way over there.
Very true.
And then there's that weird earth moat, like way out there in the basin.
Very true. Herman is going to look out into the distance and look at this river here, if it's visible from where he is. I guess if those two things are visible, then it probably is. And on this, pardon me, on this map thing, where was the boat?
The boat? Oh yeah. Let me get that X out for you. Bam. Way down here.
Oh dang! Look at that. Well, I don't know much about this this amulet that we're looking for, but perhaps a ziggurat is something at least meaningful in this current situation. Anyone?
Your guess is
Was
as
that-
good as mine. You have been at this longer than I have.
Very true. Let's head towards the ziggurat then.
Sure.
It's as good a place to start as any.
Oh, you're going to the ziggurat, huh?
Do you know anything about it, Madame?
Well, I hear there's a strange guardian that's there, and if if you would be so kind to bring me one of its scales, I'll definitely give you that right of life.
So,
We will certainly attempt it, madame.
Sure.
You say scales, which, of course, in my brain, I translate as
it
death.
sounds quite dangerous.
I can only imagine it's something of the dragon variety or something else.
No, if it was a dragon, I wouldn't send you to your death, sweetheart.
Is it what your hut's made out of? Like the chest thingy by chance? Is it like that big? Or is it smaller? Is it bigger?
I've only
You
heard
get-
rumors of what it is, but it's kind of like a snake, but not really a snake.
That's fun.
Have
From
you
what we've
heard how
seen,
big
madame?
it is?
It might as well be as deadly as a dragon at this point.
Open to 2 of annihilations.
Everybody knows.
It's a good thing we don't know that the campaign is called Tomb of Annihilation.
You know, I have
Yes,
this
our
otherworldly being
characters
speaking
would-
to me, and it's saying that I'm involved in this thing called like Tomb of Annihilation. I'm kidding.
Don't listen to them. Those are false gods.
You're right. It's voices in my head.
Weird.
I swear you get weirder every day I know you.
You hear the voices too?
Do you not?
Do they call out to you at night?
I can hear any voice I think of.
That's thinking.
Is she okay in the head?
I'm fine. I'm doing great.
I'm beginning to think less and less.
How have you survived
I'm-
this long?
Don't make her
Spite.
angry.
Spite. I gotta beat this dude. And I'm
Pure
gonna motion
force
to
of
Johan.
will.
Yeah.
She's literally in a competition that I don't want to be in.
Yeah, he's not getting out of it anytime soon. So,
Is there anything else anyone wants to do before leaving Nanny Poo Poo and Mbala?
Yes, actually. I want to try to sneak around the entrance.
Oh,
of her
that's
huts.
nice.
take advantage of the
Holy
blind
sweet
lady.
Jesus.
Wow.
So Mr.
And
Rogers
I'm the messed up
wants
one.
absolute chaos.
Like, I just want to peek. I want to peek in her hut because of the child bone, or the bone recording.
we're gonna do the fun deck. So if people haven't realized, we did come out with some new donation and reaction board. 5,000 bits gets you a pull from the deck of TPK things. And we're going to find out what card was just pulled today.
There are 16 people in chat right now. Mr. Rogers Bloodstained Sweater Cheer shared rewards with 147 others in chat.
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
All right. Okay.
Come on, Mr. Rogers Sweater. Thank you so much.
So, Mr. Rogers, I rolled. This is the one where it doesn't have a specific character. Is there anyone you would like to choose, or would you like it randomly determined?
Before we started streaming, Tony was
No.
like, it's fine. They all say specifically who it is.
Yeah, you're right. I did say that.
We should
However,
have known this would have been the one that was chosen.
It yeah, of course.
Random.
Oh, okay. So
Oh,
we
no.
have
Johan.
4 people.
No.
It's gonna be
Oh my
Braz.
God.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's gonna be
it's
Braz
Braz.
immediately because Braz is cursed as fuck. It is actually gonna be Johan.
Oh, thank you.
So Johan,
Yeah.
you are given the card of Glass Cannon. For the remainder of the session, you now deal any damage that you deal now inflicts an additional 3d6.
Yo.
And enemy immunities as resistance, and any resistances are nullified. However, you now receive an extra 3d4 damage when you are attacked, which cannot be reduced. Your AC is reduced by 2, and you cannot benefit from any save proficiencies.
Well then.
That does half of my health in one hit, guys.
Isn't your AC already fantastically low?
Oh, now it's 9, guys. It's 9 now.
So thank you,
Mephrissa
Mr.
wins the
Rogers
bet
in a
tonight?
bloodstained sweater.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rogers.
Thank you,
love
Mr.
it.
Rogers.
Thank you.
Oh, that is some.
Guys,
stuff.
I feel like I should be in the back now.
Do you now understand the power that you wield, Mr. Rogers? This is all your fault.
Everything's fine. How are you? So you, Johan, wanted to sneak around the hut?
Yes, I wanted to not sneak around, but see if I can sneak a peek inside and see if there's any foul play going on.
Sure. Give me a stealth check at advantage.
Where's my stealth? Boop.
Okay. You're confident that you are unseen and unheard by the blind lady.
Hopefully I would be unseen.
Give me a perception check.
Let's see. Perception. Boop. Nice.
Nice. So with a 6, you notice in her house there is basic living, arrangement. There's a cot. What you would assume is a stove. It's not like the nice stoves that you see out in like a city. This is a very like clay oven garbage stove. And there's a table, a nightstand, and a couple of knickknacks here and there, and that's about all you can see.
I open the oven just to see if
Oh, you're
there's
going
anything
in
cooking.
now?
Yes, like I'm gonna step inside.
Okay. Give me a second here.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
She's an old voodoo nanny. It would be more like wisdom or intelligence.
Okay,
Probably.
so yeah, you go in, like, it doesn't seem like anybody seems to notice anything weird about you going into the hut. No one seems to be stopping you. Inside, you still see all the knickknacks and stuff, but you now have the ability to look closer at things.
Yeah, I'm gonna like open any drawers, any compartments that I see if I can find any suspiciousness hidden away.
Okay. You do so. Some of these drawers are very rickety and old, so they are kind of giving you like that annoying screech as you try to open them. You notice, however, there's a odd symbol, like an odd holy symbol in a drawer, in the nightstand next to the cot.
I'm going to take out Will Carrill's journal and sketch it down on a page.
Okay. Oh, that symbol. So you notice that it looks like a sunburst with a skull inside of it.
That down. Johan's just gonna kind of like turn his head and look at it. Kind of look back at Nanny Poo Poo. And just slowly push the drawer closed and try to sneak back out with her hearing.
All right, give me one more stealth check.
We got 15.
Okay. You're pretty sure she didn't hear you, as she's busy, stirring her pot.
And evidently throwing soup into birds' mouths.
She's not doing that. She just scoops it up, man.
Yeah, I'm going to go approach Herman. Hey, Herman, do you have a second, or are you busy with? Oh.
Yes, I'm busy standing by this tree. What can I do for you, Johan?
Well, sir, very sarcastically. Do you recognize this? And then I show him the sketch of the holy symbol.
Let's see. Do I, GM?
Do you have proficiency in religion?
Do I? I probably should.
I do.
No, I don't.
Give me a religion roll real quick.
I do. I'm standing right here. Can I look at it too?
I mean,
I don't
you
know.
can.
Yeah,
Most certainly you can, Telefteus. I did roll a 20.
Okay. This is the holy symbol of Syrup.
A natural 20, even though it doesn't matter. Sorry, you were saying?
That is the holy symbol of Cyric.
I feel like I, as the person, know who Cyric is, but would you remind me?
Cyric is greater god of conflict and murder, as well as lies, intrigue, and illusion. It was him that murdered Mistra, caused a spell plague years ago.
Ah, yes. Now I remember who this person is. Isn't he an elf god too?
He was as far as people know, he is entrapped in the plane of limbo for his crimes.
Interesting. And where did you find this, Johan?
It was in Nanny Puku's drawer.
Ah, so we're breaking and entering these days.
I mean, I didn't break anything. Everything's still intact.
Fine. We're trespassing these days.
Yes, I've done a lot of trespassing. Honestly, it's one of the more mild things that I've done. But I don't think we should take advice from a woman who worships a god of lies. Just a suggestion.
I had no intention that in believing anything this woman was saying. And he is, of course, saying this quietly enough that she couldn't overhear.
Yeah,
I do
just
realize
to-
that people who are blind often have extra help in the auditory senses, but we're trying our best here. I had no intention of truly believing anything that one was saying. You'll notice that I didn't take any of her soup. However lovely a woman she is, I trust her just as much as my grandmother. Anyway.
Is there some family stuff going on, Herman, that you would like to talk about?
Not in the slightest. I know a prince of lies, this one, and a mad god, some might say. Didn't you turn up some other unusual things over here?
I mean, that was the only thing that I found in the hut, but I just wanted to look because of Nephrosa's discovery of bones.
The little barbarian found bones by the tree.
I can only imagine. Well, we have to go one way or the other. If she says there's a small snake over at the ziggurat, I'm expecting a dragon. If she says there is a demonic goat, I'm expecting the devil himself. I don't actually know if the devil exists in Favorian, but now he does.
Hold
Yay.
on, let me write this in
Asmodeus.
real quick. You guys give me some great plot points.
Ah, Christians. They
Snake
finally
equals
made it
dragon.
to Faerun.
You ever dance with the
Oh,
devil
no.
in the pale moonlight?
Thank you for that. Oh, I love that. Okay.
I'd say, Johan, the earlier we leave, the better.
Yeah, I feel like sticking around here isn't helping us at all. Netharissa, are you finished shoving soup in the bird's mouth yet?
I'm like still doing it. Like, yeah, we're wrapping up here.
I do believe the verb there is throwing or hurtling, less than shoving, but all the same, it's disgusting.
It's going
whatever
down
it
the
is.
throat. It's going down the throat regardless.
It's barely like you're making more of a mess on poor Blueberry here than getting it into her system.
Then I'm going to be like, damn it. And then I'm going to rip off one of the panels of my skirt that I'm wearing, and I'm just going to start wiping her down.
You know, I could fix that for you. and prestidigitate the bird.
Prestidigitate my bird. Oh.
Yeah, it's clean now.
That sounds terrifying. I'm very upset that I ever had to hear it.
But it sounds like that might be a point for Johan for
Yeah.
knowing how to clean a bird better than Nethrissa.
What?
Nethrissa had to rip her own clothes off.
And she did a
You know,
terrible
this
job.
is just. Yeah, what? That could have been a clean rip. I am a single mother. I am a single mother. This is disrespectful. I put in so much effort to take care of my child. I'm a single mother. No help from anyone else.
It looks like I'm putting in more effort right now. Just saying.
What are you, the father?
Do you guys usually waste this much time in a dangerous jungle?
Unfortunately, they seem to, yes.
We can argue on the way.
All right, let's go then.
All right.
Madam Poo Poo,
Men.
thank you very much for your hospitality. Even if most of your soup is now on the ground.
Oh, it's fine. I got quite about half a pot here still.
And thank you for your wise words and your knowledge about the particular area.
That's not a problem, but if you ever want to know more about my life, you can just ask me instead of going through my drawers.
Trust me, breaking
Say
and entering
nothing.
is not quite our usual list of things we do.
Yeah, she heard you real good.
Yeah, it's all coming together.
And Johan,
I'm-
not Johan, Herman, that's my character's name, going to slap Johan in the back of the head and say, "Give it back."
Look back. I didn't take anything.
You took her thing. Oh, you took a note of it.
I drew it.
Sorry. Then retcon that to apologize.
Johan. And I'm gonna cross my arms. I'm gonna look at him.
I'm realizing that Estelle is just pure mom energy and Herman is just pure dad energy. That's all that I know how to play.
You just freaking Gibbsed him from like NCIS. You just smack.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
You apologize.
I'm sorry. And then the hand, just like the hands in the air, is my somatic component, and the I'm sorry is the verbal component for casting prestidigitation again, and making Nethrissa smell like axe beak dung.
You suck.
It smells terrible now.
You suck.
Rude.
You get to sit with Nethrissa in the back of the party.
Ha ha.
Yeah, he who passed gas travels in the back of the pack.
That one doesn't really ring quite the same as the usual one, but interesting approach there, Tony.
Listen, I'm just fine. It didn't really work that well. She smells
You
bad.
tried
anyway.
so hard. And
I try
appreciate you
sometimes.
for that.
Nethrissa, looks like you're having a really shitty day right now. Are you okay?
You watch it. Do you know how much damage? Do you know how bad I could fuck you up?
Children!
Anyway, we're gonna make you guys are gonna make your way back down the plateau, which takes about the rest of the day. So you're probably gonna rest again at the base.
Yep.
So during this evening, though, I
Uh-oh.
need some con saves from
Oh.
Nethrissa
Of course.
and from Johan and River and Flask.
Con save. Ooh, okay.
So this is only +2.
That's gonna be a flaccid 20.
So like,
This,
you don't get any pluses on your saves, right?
yeah, this
Yeah,
is
just-
only
just
a
from your-
+2,
oh.
not the plus.
Oh wait, there's gonna be a 22 actually. My bad.
So
Okay.
instead
So-
of 25, it's just 20.
Oh, okay. So yeah, as everybody's kind of like huddled around the campfire this evening, your stomachs start to retch, and then your bodies kind of start to retch, but you're able to just power through it through sheer force of will. And Nethrissa, you gain a permanent
No.
+2 to your con score. And Johan,
Yeah.
you get 3.
Plus permanent 3 total score?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So, you said con?
Yeah. But you do notice that Flask
Score.
is sitting there just milky-eyed, staring off into space.
I'm just gonna do a little cheek. Just kind of on his face.
No response.
Hey, kitty,
Dazed and confused.
you feeling something?
Like I have to puke, but
I'm
Okay.
talking to the kitty. Are you a kitty?
I do believe
I'm
calling
gonna
him
run
a
over.
kitty is slightly problematic these days. Excuse me, River Flask, are you feeling all right?
Oh, I love my stomach doesn't feel that great, but I don't know what's going on with Flask. And she just like kind of grabs his shoulder, starts shaking, but he's like catatonic.
Let me get some plants. We'll sort this out.
just plants.
Just plants. Just
Just
random
plants.
Yes.
What do you recommend, Selefteos?
I'm going to speak to any of these plants, see if they will help.
I mean, there's a little sapling right there.
Hello?
If you want to talk to him.
Shh, I need to speak to them. Quiet. Hello, plants. Can you hear me? Are any of you
This is
particularly...
fucking wild.
Hello.
Hello?
What did you ask them?
Are any of you containing healing properties for our friend's stomach?
I don't know.
Are we gonna do the argument again of how much a plant knows?
Well, how much biology
Does a plant know that it can cure?
All right. Now that
Disease.
we're to a part where I can't speak through my character, can I use my druid goodness to whip up something to ease his stomach using any plants? And if plants won't work, then I have a backup. So
You can give me a nature check to see if there's anything around
you got it, boss.
that you would know of.
I have a +2, so I'm going to use that from chat earlier. Thank you. That will be a 18.
Yeah, you can find a couple of plants that you know have like nice like alkaline scents that kind of help settle stomachs down.
Yep, I'm gonna.
But you're unsure of anything that would help the catatonic state because you're not even sure what's causing that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna walk over and basically shove them in both of their mouths and kneel down and wait a second, just staring at them in the face.
You're just gonna shove a random plant in River's mouth
Yes,
because
I
she's
am.
not having that.
Okay. Can
Is
I?
there
Can
an
I?
attempt?
Do you want me to roll strength? Actually, that probably won't work because I'm a druid.
Test.
She's
just-
like, I can feed myself, love. Thanks.
Well, then take it. Eat it. It'll help.
This is so
If-
chaotic.
Herman
She's
is
like
going
super sketch, but it's like, okay.
I have a second plan that might work if this doesn't. I haven't tested it on anything, and it's kind of coming up with it on the spot. But we're
Johan,
what?
calm down. This is my area. Give me a second.
With Flask though, I mean he is just there, mouth agape, and like you're gonna have to like force feed and swallow.
Yep, that's fine. He'll do it.
Okay. You're like able to get it to him hopefully without him choking.
I'll
But
karate
it
chop him
doesn't
in the
seem
throat
to-
if he chokes. No worries.
Jesus. But he doesn't seem to pull out of his catatonic state.
All right, Johan. Tell me your plan. I'll tell you mine. We'll see whose is better.
Okay.
Herman sits
So-
between the two of them with his healer's kit in his lap, but refuses to say anything until they settle their
He's like-
disputes.
Yeah, he's just like the nurse right there, just like he's got this whole ass first aid kit, and everyone's just like,
No.
Plants in his
Pen
mouth.
to the throat. That's what we need to do.
Oh my God, you're gonna give him a tracheotomy? Damn.
Damn.
That's what they're
Uh-oh.
doing basically at the moment.
Well, okay.
We're just shoving
Uh,
weird plants in his mouth and hoping it works.
River, you said your stomach was feeling not great, right?
Yeah, it seemed to be kind of like what you guys were feeling as well, but I didn't see Flask retching at all.
Right. So, I'm gonna try something kind of weird with shape water.
Oh
I'm
no.
basically.
Oh, sweet gods,
I'm
no.
sorry, Wes.
Johan, we are saying our plans out loud first.
How would you feel if I helped you both throw up?
Not the
Well, I
worst
don't think
idea,
that
but-
throwing up's going to be the greatest idea, because he's not even responding to getting plants in his mouth.
I'm just gonna cut down the time because I'm getting impatient, and he's going to walk over and take his kind of like his arms in his hands, and he's gonna cast Cure Wounds on him to try to fix him.
All right. Yeah, the magic just kind of like flows through you into him, and it's just like he doesn't seem to respond.
Hmm.
Instead, Herman's gonna put the healer's kit down, tap Teletheus on the shoulder, and ask him to move to the side. And Herman is going to kneel down beside Flask and put his hands on both sides of Flask's cheeks. And using lay on hands, he is going to either cure a disease or neutralize a poison affecting a creature, and see if that helps.
All right. Yeah, you go to put your hands on him, and just like that energy flows through you, and it doesn't seem to do anything.
Oh no.
Well, seems like we need to take him out back.
This is certainly no disease.
River's like, I'm sorry, what?
He's not gonna make it.
That's my brother. You're not
that's-
just gonna go and toss him out.
You know, he doesn't need to be responsive for me to guide the stuff in his stomach out of his body if I can control the water.
It's worth a shot.
It
River-
looks,
This is more than a disease. This is a curse of some kind.
Well, maybe we should give him more like the evening to maybe he'll snap out of the stupor.
We can most certainly spend the night. I'm not saying it much will help.
Well, I'm not leaving him to the Pax.
you don't have to leave him. We're just.
Can I try one last thing and just kind of put my hand on his shoulder and cast Detect Magic?
Yes.
Do I feel like there's currently magic emanating from his body?
No.
Okay.
Keep a close eye on him. If he slows us down tomorrow, though, you're on your own.
Damn, that's pretty brutal.
Wow.
All right, let's see. So the rest of the evening seems to be okay. You know, the air's pretty heavy from all the excessive rain from the day before. Ground seems to be, you know, still mucky. But in the morning, River and Flask rather, doesn't seem to be catatonic, just like the equivalent of someone that's like super duper hungover.
Oh no.
Like he has light sensitivity, pounding headache, like fatigued to hell. It's just not a good time for him. He just feels like shit. And he's just like, he's holding his like, what happened to me last night?
That's a good question. We don't really know.
Yeah, we
Yes.
don't.
Everything hurts.
Maybe you shouldn't take soup from strangers.
He kind of looks around. He's like, "But some of y'all had soup too. And the same thing happened to you guys?"
No. I look extra beefy. No kidding.
You seem extra healthy today, actually.
I'm like glowing. I'm like, no.
They're more
I'm like
used
an
to
extra
drinking
inch
and
taller.
eating garbage.
Hey!
Wow.
Am I wrong?
Not entirely, but be nice.
I mean, you're pretty wrong for me.
Come on.
I've had some
It
pretty good.
builds character.
It also builds disease with her. So.
Do you see me with disease? I
Do
can
we?
still
I'm
beat
pretty
your
sure
ass.
You probably scared it off, to be honest.
Yeah, that's right. You're next.
Ooh, dang. Well, is everybody gonna pack up camp and head on to the ziggurat to the west?
Yeah,
I believe
is he gonna be okay to walk, or is he gonna slow us down?
We got Becky. We can strap him to Becky.
We could.
Yeah, today he
strap
just
him
feels
to
like
Becky.
absolute garbage, so he's probably slower.
How about I offer him a ride, and I turn into a giant badger, and he can ride me, because I'm such a nice guy.
Great big vegetables.
Great tunnel.
But there are no
Secret
secret tunnels. Sad. But
Not
yeah,
yet.
sure. Yes. More plot lines. Thank you.
Cool, so I turn into a giant badger. I kind of motion for him to get on my back and avoid the spines and bones and other stuff sticking out from me, and I carry him along so we aren't slowed down.
Okay. Yes, you all go through the day. It is just a heavy, thick, nasty, that wet heat of like 90 degrees, but it's like super humid, but it refuses to rain. It's just miserable for everybody. Other than that, it seems to go off pretty well. The next day, Flask seems to be much better. That day of like rest that you gave him of not having to walk all day really helped.
Yeah, I'm a nice guy, like I said.
R/nice guys.
Let me write on your back.
Oh!
My God,
Oh
Mr.
my
Rogers.
God.
Another!
Whoa.
God
Holy butts.
damn, Mr.
Wow.
Rogers.
Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers being a homie today.
All right.
Okay.
Love that.
Mr.
Rogers.
Rogers already broke the new system. We're going to have to revamp it tomorrow.
We're gonna have to readjust everything again.
Mr. Rogers, thank you so much.
Oh my God.
Is that another table or?
Yes, it's another deck of.
I
many
mean,
things.
if you're gonna do this many bits to the channel,
Oh.
you can break our system all you want.
So today,
Oh, no.
children, we have.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
TPK.
No. I'm not ready to go.
Who is it today, everybody? It's
Not me.
It's Herman.
I
Uh-oh.
could feel it coming,
So,
like
In the
the
middle of
Black
your trek-
Plague.
the gods call down a calamity.
Oh, did you just say calamity?
Oh, no, you know what? No, it's actually not Herman. Nethrissa, since you have the highest HP of the group,
Oh shit.
in the middle of the day, for no
No!
reason, your body buckles and you fall to 0 HP.
What?
Face in mud, body just gives out. It's gone. Brain says no thank you and shuts your system down.
Dude,
I'm sorry, what?
With the healing.
Herman,
I'm not dead, am I?
You drop to 0 and you're stabilized. However, you're all walking, and then you hear a splat, and Nethrissa is passed out in the mud.
Well, I'm a badger, so I just badger, and I'll turn
Stop
and
badgering her. She's dead.
also.
Oh,
3
bad
points!
jokes.
3 points!
Three.
Yes!
God damn it, y'all.
I'll just sniff at her and look back at Herman, seeing if he's got it. Can I cast? I can't cast spells in badger form, right?
Nope,
Not
not until
yet.
you're
Cool.
way
Cool.
higher level.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna drop it. I'm gonna just let Herman take care of it.
Yeah, Herman is gonna bend down because at first he thinks that Nithris is just being an ass, and just generally
Nope.
being a weirdo.
I'm knocked the fuck out.
And so he's gonna shake her as like, this isn't funny, Nithris. We have to get going.
Yeah, you just see a
Shake the
couple of
baby.
bubbles come out of like the mud, just like she is unresponding to your shaking.
And with the, you know, the, what's it called? The like, Jesus, I can't think of the word anymore. The like adrenaline rush that like moms get, and they can like lift a car.
Oh,
Yeah.
super strong.
Yeah, it's like that.
Strong.
And it like he like springs to action, and immediately lifts her straight up.
Oh.
And even though she is like massive, lifts
am
her straight
massive.
up and brings her off to the side of the road, and immediately pulls out that healer's kit and starts going to work. She doesn't need to be stabilized, but I guess I can lay my hands on her and give her back, let's say,
Phrasing?
20 hit points.
Oh.
Yeah, you just Nethra says you just like were laying there passed out. You kind of come back. You're like, just like your entire shift system just wanted to nope, and now
Alright.
it's back.
Right. I think the heat's getting to us. I think we should hurry it up.
What in the 9 hells was that, Nethrissa?
I don't know. You think I did that willingly?
See,
I just blacked out.
That's the disease.
You're fucking next then.
Well, I'm looking
Even-
forward.
Because I don't want to be meta, and Herman is going to use Divine Sense right away and see if there's anything around, like a fiend or an undead that may have caused an issue. Which is there, DM?
Well, how far out does that go?
Within 60 feet. You can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend, undead, within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
You
shit.
feel some undead presence.
Just about how close and in which direction are they?
They seem to be northwardly and about at the cusp of your sensing.
Is that the direction we're heading?
Well,
headed
northerly
west.
is sort of where we're heading. It's closer. It's like close to the, well, it's along the direction between the mountains and the trees here. Herman's immediately going to like do that weird like squatting, running, quiet thing up towards Telepteos, and is going to lay his hand on him and just say, "Shh, slow, my friend. We are visited by can't think of good words at this point. My brain is just dead. We are visited by unwanted guests."
And you hear something coming towards you, and I think we're going to take a quick dramatic break.
Something's coming towards us.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for sticking with us. And now, we're going to have a real fun show for everybody. Because after Herman sensed some shenanigans coming from the north, y'all hear it, and it seems to be coming from the trees, headed your way.
Lorax?
They're in the trees.
It's the Lorax.
But none of you speak for the trees.
Damn it.
The
I mean,
trees do
no,
not speak
Telepteos literally
Vietnamese.
does speak with
Yeah,
the trees.
Yeah.
I think he could say what they want.
He speaks
He's the
to the
Lorax?
trees. He speaks to the trees, not for the trees.
So, Glorat, Saxel.
Everybody can roll
Axel.
initiative as you see
Mother.
something similar to something that you had at that one camp that one time, except
Yeah.
their flesh sloughs off and you see their exposed bone.
How?
Oh god. Hey, 19. Hey. I'm gonna get destroyed.
Let me know when you're ready.
Go ahead.
13.
That's some loud music. Calm down, please.
Oh, ha! I didn't move the map over like a big dummy. Sorry.
Whoa,
Thank you
this
for
is
the
so
reminder,
cool.
sir.
I remember this so much, like that one time in the forest. So cool.
River and Flask are up first.
Yeah, this seems mighty familiar there.
Yeah, weird, right?
Also, Teos is fucking huge. Is that because he is a?
I don't
streamer
have
right
a.
now?
I didn't have a giant badger in here yet, and I thought it'd take too much time to go make the random token, so I thought it'd be funnier just to make a larger version of him.
It's just a big.
It's basically the same. He's still covered in fur.
Yeah.
Hell just gets on all fours and says he's a badger.
River's gonna pull out her short swords and just take the dodge action, and Flask is gonna shoot off a couple of short bow shots. Let's see, what's their AC? Oh damn, he gets both hits, and one of them's a crit.
Ooh. Yeah.
What do these look like? They look like what?
So you remember those four-armed gorilla, like large gorilla guys?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is like them, except their skin sloughs and you can see their bones.
Cool.
They're
D&D
called like
things.
Good old undead gorilla things.
undead gorillas. We love those here.
Is it D&D if there aren't any undead gorillas?
Johan, it's your turn.
Okay, I gotta measure for math. All right, so Johan feeling extra confident in himself today.
Oh, that's great.
Is for once. He's just gonna take a ton of this is water, right? Or I'm not stupid like that.
Yeah,
I read
there's
stuff.
like, this is kind of like muddy water.
Okay, he's just gonna take a ton of that muddy water and throw it at the gorillons and cast tidal wave. They need to make a dex saving throw.
Dexterity saving throws, all three of them?
It's 10 feet, so just these two.
Okay. I got a 9 and a 2.
They both fail!
Aw.
Cool. So we press the cast button, right? And then how much extra do I deal?
3d8.
Jesus
Or 3d6,
Christ.
I'm sorry, 3d6.
Oh god, okay.
It's a lot of damage.
Nope, that's 300.
Yeah, well,
Jesus.
hey,
I do 356 extra damage. Thank you.
There we
so
go.
21
Damn!
damage. Dang.
Boom. 20, and then I think they are broke. They failed. No, they are not. That's a different spell. Oh wait, yeah, they are. Never mind, I'm done. They are prone.
Okay, they are prone. So yeah, your tidal wave knocks them out of the trees back to the ground, and they are smacked. And then it is their turn. This one is going to... Aw. This one's going to dash up. This one's going to stand up. This one's going to stand up. And... Yeah, they're all just gonna dash, and that's gonna be their turn.
Cool.
Herman.
Not at all scared.
Yeah, there's just the stench of wet fur and death just smacks you on the face. It's gross.
Oh, fun.
If I roll 2 ones in my damage, so
God, someone's mic is garbage right now.
probably mine.
Whose turn is it?
Herman.
Oh, it's my turn. How exciting. Herman is going to take the disengage action to get away from these frickin' things.
Boo.
And as he does, he is going to cast Field of Faith on Johan. Because he is hurting right now.
Back up to my normal AC, guys. Let's go.
Yeah.
And then he'll end his turn there.
Okay. Telefteos, you are up as a giant badger, if that is what you choose to still be.
Oh yeah, alright, since we're in combat, I can't speak through that. So he is going to rush to greet them, kind of like running forwards. Since he has a little extra movement, he'll spray some dirt at them, and he's going to engage as a giant badger. He roars as much as a badger can. And he's going to go bite one in the arm. Oh, that is a crit.
Red or blue?
Ooh.
Blue. He starts with blue and he just lashes out as a badger and just rips flesh off of its arm with his badger teeth.
Wow.
So,
Gross.
how do you do crits again?
So the first die is automatically max, so you just still like roll normal damage and act like the first one you rolled was max.
Okay. So, just like that. So it's 1d6 plus 1.
So you did 8 damage.
8.
And then he is going to... He's a medium beast, so I guess technically he would have to...
Oh, you're only medium size?
Yeah.
Oh,
Not a very large
shrink you dinky
badger.
back.
I mean,
thought you were
it's a giant beaver, but still.
Beaver.
So I'm assuming he has to attack the same one based on that. So he'll claw at its belly, and I shit you not, I swear, crit again.
God
Double
damn, the
crit.
badger is
Damn!
OP. Badger's OP, immediate ban, go straight to jail.
All right, so here is the
That's
normal. Here is the normal roll.
So the claws are already 2d4?
Yep, the claws are 2d4, so that would be what? 4 plus 3 is 7 plus 1 is another 8. Is that how you do it?
I'm trying to math in my head. So the first 2d4 would be maxed out, so 8
Oh,
plus
okay.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage.
Okay.
Pretty respectable for claws.
Yeah, and he's just tearing into this no holds bar. And since he's a badger, that's the end of his turn.
Yeah, man, honey badger don't care. We go to Aaron. Do they get 2 attacks? Okay, well, they're gonna use their longsword. Aaron, I rolled a critical failure.
Oh no!
That sucks.
Does it though? Does it?
I mean, me as a DM, no, it does not. It does not suck for me. But I don't think they get extra attack. So,
No, that's later. I think that's 6th level.
we're gonna go to Nethrissa.
Let's go. Alright. I'm gonna have 2 attacks. So I'm going to I'm gonna do 2 swings of my great axe at the red.
Okay.
And then I'm also gonna rage for my bonus action.
Yep.
So there's that, and then
This is the darkest dungeon.
Thank you, Luca.
Oh god damn it.
Oh, what happened with
what
Luca?
is $20?
Oh no.
Oh, it's a
no.
magic item.
Ooh.
All right.
Magical item.
First one is a
got you.
21.
A 21 will hit.
All right. And then the second one is a 16.
That will also hit.
Awesome. So then that's going to be 1d12 plus 5. I don't have my d12 ready. Here we go. Oh. Okay, that's going to be 13 and another 13. So 26 points of slashing damage.
Okay. So your first hit seems to go through nice and clean. Your second hit seems to bring it down, and then it gets right back up.
Oh! Lovely. Okay. Well,
Sounds pretty neat.
I can't disengage because I already took my action. However, I still can move, right?
You can.
It would just give it an opportunity attack.
It sure would.
Then I'm gonna attempt to leave its range,
Okay.
and I'm gonna take my full 40 feet if I.
It
succeed.
will claw you, and a 24 hits.
Ah! Yeah.
You're gonna take. It didn't roll damage because it's stupid. 8 damage.
What kind of damage is that?
Slashing.
Okay, so that's 4. Alright,
Yeah.
well, I still make it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We go to River and Flask. River will attack with her short swords. Only hit once. And Flask is gonna disengage and move back. Johan, you are up.
Johan is going, when he gets rushed by these gorillas and sees Nethrus attacking them, he is just going to kind of put his hands on the ground and then, how big would this be? It is, what do we press? Alt, and then, like, that area right there just freezes on the ground. Now can I delete that? That would be awesome. Thank you. That just freezes as Snillix Snowball Storm erupts from underneath the gorillas. They need to make a dex saving throw.
Alright, the red one got a 23. The blue one got a 10.
The 10 fails. Why am I rolling so poorly?
Don't forget your extra 3d6.
I'm doing that right now. Bop. See, that's not that bad. It would be nice if...
Alright. So, the red one seems to go down from your snowballs and come right back up. But the blue one does not. It seems to go right down.
Johan just yells, "That's another point for me!"
And it is their turn. Oh boy. So this big boy right here is gonna go all 5 attacks on Teletheos.
Brigade!
5.
Plus 6 to hit.
Oh no!
Alright. Does a 6 what's your AC as a badger?
It is 10. Badgers have low AC.
Okay. The first hit is going to deal 5 damage.
Okay.
Second attack hits for 7 damage.
Okay.
The third attack hits for 8 damage.
Oh wait, sorry, hold up. What? So he. Okay, so what was the first one? Sorry.
The first one was 5.
5 and then 7, right?
Yep.
Okay, so he, after the second attack, switches out of badger form. He's back to his hulking normal form. I accidentally started taking away from my health. Okay, go ahead.
So I assume a 24 hits
Yes.
for 8 damage.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit?
It meets it right on.
Okay, so another 6 damage.
Okay.
And then the last attack will miss.
Okay.
Johan,
Yes.
23 hits.
Maybe? Yeah.
All right, so you're going to take, because of glass cannon, 18 piercing damage.
Oh.
Thank you. I appreciate it so much.
It's going to claw you.
Oh.
A 22 hits
Yeah.
for 15 slashing damage.
I am down.
Oh boy.
The jungle
It's going to go
is
for
his
Aaron.
father.
It's going to hit.
Which is not very poggers, guys.
That's not very poggers, man.
It's poggers for me. Aaron's going to get missed by the second claw, or the third claw, and then, let's see. 1 claw for River. Oh my god. Well, River just got critically clawed.
Oh no!
For a lot of damage. Like, a lot of damage. And it's now
absolutely
Herman's
gored.
turn.
So Herman is going to hold his hands out towards this red boy over here. Which one looks more or less sad?
The red one looks much more sad. In fact, it's gone down, but gotten right back up twice now.
He's gonna hold his hands up to the green one then, from around the corner of this tree, and he's going to cast Channel Divinity to control an undead.
Okay.
They need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Switching.
I got an 18.
Well, damn. It was at least worth the try. Glad to see that Johan's dead. Dying, a bonus action.
Dying, not dead. Dying.
Not dead yet.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I'm not dead yet.
Herman comes over and decapitates Johan.
Might as well. What? Who said that?
What?
He's going to draw out his sword and approach the red one.
Okay.
Is that a bonus action? Hold on. Let me check. Is Channel Divinity an action? It is an action. So he's going to stay back a bit. And that ends his turn.
Okay. Tell.
All right. So he is going to first. You guys see only his hands, I guess, because you can't see his face. Grow really, really sharp and look almost like mossy paws without turning into an animal, as he casts Primal Savagery and is going to attack this red one. Basically just turn to it and attack, and that's going to be a... Oh shit, I don't have beyond 20 here. Crap, it's 10 to hit on the Primal Savagery, so...
That does not hit.
Okay. So since it doesn't hit, he's going to disengage and step back a little. Oh wait, what does disengage take again? It's an action,
whole
isn't
action.
it? Yeah, so he doesn't disengage, my bad. He then casts Healing Spirit as a bonus action, because the first one was a cantrip.
Yep.
And he says, "When I was a young boy, my father took me into the jungle to see some gorillas. He said, 'Son, when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the damned?'" And you guys see a spirit call forth, and it trots over to heal Johan. So it appears in a space that is a 5-foot cube you can see within range. Okay, yeah, so it does, and it gives him 1d6 healing.
Okay. That's like my entire health.
Yeah.
Well, Johan, you also, Mr. Rogers and a bloodstained sweater also gave you 2d4.
Healing?
Also,
thank
Cole, I'm
you.
giving you inspiration for that, because holy god.
All right. Well, I also healed Max, so you get 6 healing.
2d4 plus 6. So 2. I'm switching to manual because it's beyond 20.
It's already clipped.
Thank you. Whoever did that, you are the greatest.
We
Sure, heck a lot.
appreciate you very much. Well, I got 9 points of healing, guys. Woo.
Hope that made it into your notes, Heck.
It's gonna be it's gonna be Luca's, like, notification ringtone now.
Please.
If that is it for you, Tell?
Yes, sorry, that is it for me.
Okay.
The spirit takes the form of a beast or fae, so it's going to be a jet black mossy wolf, because why not? And it's just standing over Johan right now.
Okie doke. Aaron's gonna go for the slash again. They are going to hit for a lot of damage.
Okay, I have the song stuck in my head now.
And we're gonna go to Nethrissa. It is your turn.
All right. Well.
Dispensation.
Oh, damn.
Okay. I'm gonna move 15 feet forward, and then I am going to throw my javelin and then my boomerang as my 2 attacks.
Okie doke.
So javelin is gonna be cute. That's an 11.
An 11 will hit.
No way!
Nice.
Yeah.
No
Cool.
way! Okay, so then that's gonna be
I'm feeling much more confident in my abilities now.
11 points of piercing damage from the javelin, and then the boomerang.
Well, hold on.
15 beyond.
So yeah, your javelin strikes true in its chest, and it just cripples over and just. And this time it doesn't get back up.
Oh, cool. Then I have a range of 60 for the boomerang, so I'm gonna actually aim at that second attack for the green one, and that's gonna be a 12.
That hits.
All right, and then 1, 2. That's gonna be 4 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
Ranged bonk.
and those are my 2 attacks. Do I have room to move up to the body? Nope, it would just be. I'm gonna move up to the corpse with the rest of my. Oh wait, no, I have 40 feet of movement. I can make it up to the thing. I'm gonna grab my javelin back from the corpse,
Okay.
and that's gonna be the end of my turn.
Alrighty. It's River and Flask. They're up to the task.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
River's gonna get 1 hit off. And Flask is gonna get 1 shot off.
Johan, you got 400 bits.
We got another. Wow, everything happens when
Chrissy
I'm
is
not
keeping you
watching
alive.
stream. Thank you so much, Chrissy. I appreciate it.
Speaking of, it is Johann's turn.
So Johann coughing up blood from blunt force trauma to the head.
Yay!
Is gonna
Welcome
say.
to D&D.
All right, my turn. And the ice from the other group kind of creeps over underneath this gorilla's feet as another Snillick erupts underneath him. This time at 3rd level.
Okay.
So-
You're rolling that extra D20 for your wild magic surges, right?
Oh, you sure? Yeah, I'll do that right now. Yeah.
All the time. I want chaos in my D&D.
Tony, guess what I rolled?
A 1?
Yeah, I rolled
Hell
a
yeah,
1.
brother.
Thank you, physical D20. You always make me happy.
But continue your spell while I look up the wild magic table.
So the ice creeps over and snowballs are up from underneath the gorillon's feet. I don't know why I called it a gorillon, but it needs to make a dex saving throw while I roll damage.
It got an 11.
An 11, that's a fail, so it takes
So much.
plus 12. So that's 12 total plus 5, 17.
Is that
cold
with the
damage? That's not with the 3d6. So 50. I'll just roll that in. So yes, 17 cold damage,
Okay.
and then 15
Damn.
whatever damage.
Oh god. Yeah, that gorillon's down for the count. It can't make that kind of a con save. No.
We
Hey
live!
guys, you guys feel something weird happening?
Yeah, hold up, because I need you to roll a D100 for me.
All right, come on. 48.
48.
48. Plants?
Oh!
Please turn me into a plant.
This actually works super duper awesome for Luca's random magic item.
Oh.
So your
Nice.
magic, as it creates a snowball swarm and the gorillon goes down, out pops a unicorn. You created a rift from a Celestia, and out comes a unicorn.
Aka, excuse you?
I can't believe it.
I don't believe it.
And it bestows upon you a wondrous item because of Luca's shenanigans of free things.
Thank you so much, Luca.
It gives you a pauldron.
Oh, that's cool.
This item does not count as armor for the purposes of racial and class features. As you attune to it, it gives you +1 to your AC, +1 to your max HP per level, and as a bonus action, you can invoke the magical healing properties of a unicorn, healing yourself 2d6 +2 once per long rest.
Damn.
That's
That
beautiful.
is super awesome. That's wow. See, this is why I need to start rolling physical dice. After just getting this pauldron in his hands, Johann just looks back up at the unicorn and just passes out in the mud on the floor.
This artwork was
He's-
made by Studio Evans. If anyone wants to find them on Reddit, they make some really cool homebrew stuff. Anyway, yes, you pass out in the mud, holding on to your wonderful celestial gift, and the unicorn kind of looks around and is kind of looks at the floor, seeing undead nasties beneath its hooves, and just in a
Can
powerful,
I...
flanging voice, "Are you okay?"
You're real. Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. You want gold? Do you want me gold? I've seen I'm tired. I want gold.
I have no use for material items,
A magnanimous dispensation.
but you seem
Okay.
to make use of this than I could.
Yeah, it would help a lot. Thank you.
200 bits from the unicorn.
Ah, yes.
Bits from the
Who does-
The
who
light
does
of
the
the
unicorn
unicorn's
pick?
horn healeth you.
Another. How many?
Johan's just getting mad healing today.
Johan feels so happy.
He almost
Is that like-
died.
Yeah.
It's not like Nithrista's at 20 or anything.
I'm at
Yeah.
16, mind you.
I mean, would you? I mean,
Excuse me.
the unicorn can notice that you're fatigued. Do you?
Can it
wish?
take away a level of exhaustion for me?
I'm actually about to look that up.
Can I just
Oh,
pay
yeah,
my
I think
respects to the unicorn as a beautiful creature?
As
I
you should.
Take a point
Hey.
of exhaustion too, don't I?
You're a really magnificent creature. It's not very often you get to see a unicorn.
I understand. Sadly, I cannot cure you of your fatigue, but I could heal your wounds for you.
That would be wonderful.
And he, just bows his head and gives you some dank heals.
Hell yeah, that's very
Oh, yeah.
poggers.
He gives you 16 HPs.
Yes, I'm at 32 now. We're past the halfway.
And with that, he bows out, and the portal to Celestial just kind of envelops him, and he's gone.
Thanks, unicorn. Well, I'm gonna start searching the corpse that is right in front of me. I want to see if
You
there's
do that.
anything on it. I doubt there will be.
Anything on it, huh? Besides deteriorated flesh.
Yeah, anything that I could take. It's undead, so my hopes aren't too high.
There's bones. There's gorillon bones, and other
Cool.
than that, it's nasty, icky stuff that would not get you anything.
Speaking of bones,
Understandable.
Couldn't be used as a ladder.
oh my gosh.
Is its spine intact?
Could we not?
Tell's gonna
Perhaps.
walk over to the one that he attacked as a badger and just stomp on like one of the arm bones and then like clean it off and just like attach it to his get up.
It has like a smidgen of viscera still on it, but yeah, you can do that.
It's fine.
So do you do that for like stuff you kill?
It's a way to pay respect. This creature once lived a normal life. It's very unfortunate that it ended up this way.
Gotcha. I can respect that.
Now it will live on with me forever.
Oh,
Until we
alright.
both return to the ground.
Sir Heck in the Bone Zone.
Cool.
Phrasing?
You learn something new every day.
It's not me.
Thank you.
Galaxy Brain
Anyway.
move is Bone Ladder. Bone Zone. Yep.
Okay.
No, see, the problem with that is that bones could make a legitimate ladder, whereas meat, less so.
Anyway, they both have
Theater
connective
of
tissue,
the
but I'm not going
mind.
into the science. And do you all wish to continue?
Johan's like passed out in the mud still. Has no
I'm gonna
idea.
go over to Johan, make sure he's facing upright, and I'm gonna be like, dude, why are you copying me? Because I'm like, I know you're jealous of me, but this is a little much. This is a little
So-
Crude, who wasn't
This-
hurt at all in that fight, goes over to Nithrissa and gives her his last 5 points of lay on hands.
Thanks, Herman.
Thank you for your
37.
bravery, Nithrissa.
Ah, no, there's no problem. It's no problem.
He is going to look around though and ensure that there's nothing else watching them from the trees.
You can give me a perception check.
Cool.
While you're rolling that, Tell will just kind of stay where he is, and you'll see him lift up his palm, and the little glowy lightning bugs will fly over to Johan, and he will get 9 more points of healing.
I love how 9 is a big number for my HP.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 20, so 24 for perception.
As far as you can tell, nothing else seems to be following you.
Ideal. I'm debating if I...
Should we take like a short rest here and then keep going?
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
In which case, he is going to use his divine sense one more time to double check that there's nothing he didn't notice. He didn't
He's being
see.
precautionary measures.
Gotta use my traits because I usually forget about them, like how I have 2 attacks.
Rest, I'm rolling.
It happens. Yeah, as far as you can feel, you don't sense the presence of any Fey Fiend undead shenanigargles.
Love it.
No issues. Right now.
They're gonna find a spot that they can sit off to the side and take a short rest, and he is going to go into a trance.
Yeah, Neferson's gonna kind of pull Blueberry off to the side. They're gonna sit down. She's just gonna lay against her and just kind of take a little nap. She's tired.
My AC is back to 9. Forgot about that.
Good stuff. The good stuff.
All right, let's do a short rest.
How long does attunement take again?
1 hour,
So
which
I
is
could...
as long as a short rest.
Yeah, cool. I'm feeling strong.
Drunk?
Strong. Feel high on unicorn. I was gonna say blood, but that's a Harry Potter thing. Feeling good. I saw unicorn, guys. I summoned a unicorn, guys. Like,
Something tells me you had no say in summoning that unicorn.
Yeah, I know you.
I mean, I probably didn't, but I did it, and that's crazy, guys.
I am 1 away from being back at max health. We love that.
Oh, you're telling me you didn't roll your max health on the short rest?
Excuse me, my max health is more than yours.
Settle down, ladies.
I'm at 55 now.
All right. Yes, after your restful, uneventful hour of bickering once in a while, do you choose to trudge forward?
Always, right?
Yes.
Keep
All
on
right.
trudging.
Keep on trudging. Keep on trudging. All right. The rest of your day and evening go off without a hitch. No more issues. For now.
For now.
This is Tomb of Annihilations. It'll
Dun,
show up at
dun.
some point.
Done.
The next day, it seems to be raining again. Today it's a lighter rain, though. It's more like an all-day sprinkle. Not too bad.
While we're walking, Johan is gonna use shape water to funnel the rainwater into his water skin.
Okay. The next day, today it's a very just weirdly no rain. It's actually like dry today, comparably.
Huh.
It's like instead of like the usual 90% humidity, it's like 50. So it's kind of icky, but not as bad. Today is just a nicer, mild day in the jungle.
Love it.
Your next day. you come across an abandoned campsite.
Love that.
Abandoned is what you say.
DM,
Yes.
since it's been a couple days and we've been taking like long rests in
Yeah,
between
your
when I
your
still...
exhaustion, you're all long rested. You are good.
Okay. All right. How far away from the camp are we?
You can see it off in the distance, probably about 30 feet away at this point.
Okay. And we're just assuming that it's abandoned because we don't see anybody, or is there like obvious signs of like people dropped it and just left, or...
From what you can look around and see, you don't notice tracks right off the get. You don't really hear or see anybody. You don't even see a campfire.
I can check out ahead if you want.
If you want to, all right, go for it.
All right, what do we want to be today?
A frog.
I am going to turn into a
A
giant
unicorn.
wolf spider.
Ah!
Can you fucking don't?
Yes.
It is
Yes.
it is 14 days of Halloween. I'm turning into a giant wolf spider. And this is Tell. He's a spider covered in tiny little bones.
I
Even
love that.
worse. Thank you for the mental scar.
I love that. I want to get that commission now.
And he's just gonna skitter on around the campsite and check everything out while everyone waits.
All right. So, in this campsite, you don't see any bodies or anybody. There seems to be no one's been here. You can't find any tracks. The tent seems to be moldy at this point. And you just find a backpack. A couple of backpacks. 4, in fact.
The perfect number.
Perfect number.
I'll peek into each one and just check them out real quick.
They all seem to be climbers kits.
Yeah, I'll just do one more quick turnaround. If there's a tent or anything, I'll climb to the top of it, look around, and then get down and just turn back and start waving at everyone.
Yeah, the tents are just like I said, they're essentially at this point dilapidated, moldy, and worthless.
Cool. All right, yep. I just start waving at everyone that it's safe.
All right, I'm gonna start heading in with Becky.
Walking on over.
So, what'd you find?
Just about nothing.
Great.
Except for those backpacks, but
Oh.
I don't need help climbing.
Yeah, you look like you got that situated.
I mean, considering the past couple days we've had nothing as a pleasant surprise.
I'm gonna walk up to the bags and I'm gonna poke around and make sure it's not like a trap or anything.
Sure.
Is that gonna be a roll?
Just how do you check it out?
I'm gonna kind of take my let's take my boomerang and I'm gonna kind of like poke around in it, kind of like TSA or whatever, like poke around your stuff.
Yeah, a couple of like bugs kind of crawl out. Other than that, doesn't seem to be any issues.
Okay. All right. Then I'm gonna pick one up and I'm gonna kind of turn it, inspect it, make sure there's no holes or rips or anything.
It's slightly water damaged.
As long as it's still holding up and it's not gonna fall apart right at the seams. I think I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it.
I told you guys they're climbers kits, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
And I'm gonna attempt to strap that onto Becky.
You do that.
Yes.
Becky with a backpack.
Becky with a backpack. What's she gonna do?
One might even
Apparently-
say a backpack.
Backpack.
Yeah. Number 4.
I'm gonna have to start like coming up with like enervations or something. You people and your bad jokes. Yeah. Do you continue? As you can see through some like little spots here and there, you do notice you're coming up near a cliff, kind of. You're kind of getting close to the mountains, and you're also getting incredibly close to the ziggurat.
Hey, do you think that those 4 backpacks were people who already tried to go to the ziggurat?
Looks like they died before they had the chance.
Yeah. Couldn't be me though. I'm built different. I'ma keep walking.
Okay.
How many hours away from the ziggurat are we?
From your guesstimate, about a day's journey.
Okay. Well, if no one is suggesting anything else, Tell would get within the amount of hours that he can stay wild-shaped. And when we get close to the ziggurat, if possible, he would turn into a velociraptor.
Okay. Nearing the midday, probably roughly 3 in the afternoon, you come across a very odd sight.
Hungry caterpillar.
Yes. Scaly caterpillar.
Shake.
Very.
Where is it?
It's an itch in my head.
Oh, there it is. You all come across. Oh, it's supposed to be there. A few days after, Mbala, you're met with the most bizarre sight of your entire life. A large area of the jungle is frozen over.
Oh, shit.
Within the area, snow can be seen falling, although it seems to be raining at the edge of this frozen jungle. All of the plant life, the water pools, and some insects are completely frozen solid and misshapen, the moisture inside having suddenly frozen and unable to escape. The frozen air here feels nice at first, should you go check it out, but you soon feel bitter cold seeping into your bones. The frozen area can be walked around on the precipice of where it meets the unfrozen jungle. The small area near it feels cooler than the rest of the jungle due to the air temperature difference, a nice relief than just sweltering heat or bone-chilling cold.
Oh, hell yeah.
A nice respite, if you would.
Well, that's nifty.
Since I'm a velociraptor, I'm gonna say something, but it's just gonna come out as
Screech! What is a boy?
Yeah,
I mean-
we don't speak Velociraptor.
Yeah, then I guess you don't know what he said.
Motherfucker.
The kids are trapped in the Old Valley Mill.
You mean little Billy fell down a well way out here in the jungle?
He's even building wells out here in the jungle.
Who has the audacity?
Well, should
In
we
this
just
economy?
keep trudging on in then? That's where we need to go, right?
I guess we have an idea, especially if it's frozen. It'll be.
It's not like terribly, like it's not like 20 miles across. It's just like a large, like you could assume a few 100-foot diameter.
So it's not like miles long. Okay.
No, it's just an inconvenience, if anything.
How far away from the main like pool of water are we?
A pool of water in general.
It just mentions.
Oh, it was just it was just saying that there was like a bunch of.
Oh,
yeah, they're, like,
okay. I
within
thought
the
there was like a
frozen
giant
jungle.
like I thought there was like a giant lake or something in there.
Oasis,
Okay.
weird thing.
Nope, just like how the water pools in the jungle.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I
Any
don't
bit
know
of
about.
sunken ground, basically.
Gotcha. All right.
So-
Well.
I don't know about you, but I am not looking forward to going through a frozen jungle. So,
How do you think I feel?
so I'll race everybody in 50 gold to the winner.
Wait, you're trying to race?
I mean,
Yes.
you could literally just walk around. You do not have to walk through it.
But the quickest way between 2 points is a straight line. And,
Well, shit, you posed a competition. I'm taking you up on it, buddy.
Yeah, if they're talking about going and racing and they want to go through the water, Tell is just going to run as a raptor around the water and beat them to the other side.
Well, it's more like about a 300-foot diameter area of frozen not wasteland, frozen jungle. That after a very short amount of time, the cold seeps into your bone.
So is this your way of saying this is like dangerously cold?
If you want to do the scientific method that I always post around, which is fuck around and find out, you can certainly find out.
I want to go in, but
I really want to race.
yeah.
Herman is finally
Let's
excited
race.
because he's been wearing lots of heavy layers and a lot of heavy armor. So he's been very, very warm in this jungle.
Let's race around, maybe not through them, because I'm still down for a race.
All right.
You know what's ridiculous? A raptor only has 30 feet movement speed. Come on.
They're a small creature.
Yeah, they fast as fuck, boy.
They
But they're not
fast
like-
as fuck, boy.
How would you
They're not
know?
like-
You weren't
they're
there
not
when the
like
raptors
Jurassic
were
Park,
around.
Utah. They're not like Jurassic Park Velociraptors.
You don't know where I've been.
When you've been?
I
Exactly.
don't know when I've been.
All right.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'll start going around the lake thing or whatever we're doing. I'm just not doing the stupid thing.
All
Are we
right.
racing?
Everybody seems to be walking around the jungle, and the few of you seem to try to go from like one part following the circumference to the other half.
Yeah.
And seeing who's going to go first, but I'm pretty sure Nethrissa, with her base speed, is going to outpace you all.
Unless she falls through, that's what we're banking on.
No Dex?
Wow.
Okay.
All right. If we want to play the race, racing through the jungle, I need everybody to give me 3 acrobatics checks.
3
Okay.
acrobatics.
All right, I'm doing mine in roll 20.
Well, I got a +1.
Herman is wearing
Nat 20 on the first one.
Oh,
21.
okay.
Oh
It's
no.
10.
I ain't
Oh, you
winning.
ain't doing so
One.
good, bud.
I know.
I got. I'll just put it.
I'm just stopping to bite and check out plants here and there.
Stop and smell the roses.
I
Herman is
got.
wearing heavy armor and a greatsword. He is not racing anywhere.
As fast as River and Flask can be, they're not racing either.
Oh, it's big.
Okay,
That is not a
So-
natural 20. That adds up.
that's fine. So yeah, even if you were keeping their normal pace, Nethrissa, yeah, Tell either trips or just gets distracted. And Johan tripped twice. So you very much make it to the other side before anybody else. No problem.
Yeah.
I just try to clap my 2 front hands together.
You can just
When I see Johan coming into view, I'm just gonna be standing there with my hands on my hips, and I look very like amused with myself.
Someone obviously just got a tally.
I chuck a pouch of 50 gold pieces at your face.
I grab it. Okay. Thank you, and that's a point in the book.
All right. So after your race in the odd jungle, you guys will continue on for a bit, camp for the evening. Wake up to thunder clouds, off in the mountains, echoing, daunting. And you guys make it to the base of a ziggurat.
I feel
I
like
think I have cool music. Yeah, I have cool music. Bam.
Yeah.
Bam. Thank you, ma'am.
Zagoon.
A massive brick and stone ziggurat
Oh.
rises from the jungle. 2 staircases angle up and across the front face. Let me take you to that map, because I made this map, because no one in their mind made this map, and I made it, and it's not that great, but here we are.
They didn't make it themselves.
Yeah, so the book doesn't have one, and I looked everywhere for a map of this. I had to physically make this map, and going off the descriptions in the book sucked hard.
Okay, this looks like it would have been awful to make.
It was very awful to make.
Thanks,
from the-
DM.
Welcome. Benevolence. Anyway, 2 staircases angle up and across the front face, one from the right, one from the left, to meet at a landing on the 2nd level, 30 feet above your heads. That layout repeats on the 2nd and the 3rd level, but with each successive layer adding less height than the one below it. The 4th level, about 60 feet off the jungle floor, is an enclosed shrine or temple, its walls adorned with labyrinth symbols. The jungle encroaches right up to and onto this ancient structure. The first flights of steps are choked with creepers, tree roots, and flowering vines. It might have been surrounded by a city long ago, but the jungle is so dense that it would take hours of searching to find buried foundations and tumbled stones.
Cool.
And then we found nations too. I guess we climb.
Yeah?
Give me 1 hot minute.
It's an
Gotta
edit
find
token.
my thingy.
All right, while you're taking a hot minute, I'm going to transform into a nice, mossy, bony panther. Why not?
Ooh, Tony has advantage on his next roll.
Ah.
Yeah, I might have to pocket that.
I thought that was Luke at first.
It is your next roll, so
Roll 20 wants to be garbage right now, so I'm gonna have to go into my book.
Using paper. Dun,
Listen,
dun.
man, I gotta, because it wants to be stupid and dumb.
Big dumb, stupid head. Computer.
There we go. Okay. So yes. You transform, you say?
to a panther, yes.
Hey, I have one of those.
I thought we're just all to the left.
But it's just easier if I just don't have to do so much extra work for you. So yeah, before you see that these first few steps are covered with roots, vines, etc.
Yeah, I would just start leading the way as a panther.
All right. So, you start going your first 10 feet are really it's hard to get through this. After that, the thorns start piercing through your armor and your clothing. And you take you go up to that 15-foot area.
Yes. I also do
All right,
have...
you're gonna take 5 slashing damage.
Okay. For future reference, the panther does have climb speed, so...
That's fine.
5 piercing?
Yes.
So...
Or no, 5 slashing.
Yeah. So when he leads forward and starts taking damage, he'll just kind of roar back at you guys. And... shit. I guess if this is the case, he's gonna probably pop out. And he is... yeah, he's gonna turn back to normal and he's gonna hold up his hands to you guys to not move. and he's gonna close his eyes, reach out both arms around all of the plants, and he's going to cast Speak with Plants.
Okay.
So I can question plants about events in the area, information. I can also turn difficult terrain caused by plant growth into ordinary terrain that lasts for the duration. And I will just ask the plants to let us pass, basically.
You must show your worthiness.
Well,
Spiral.
I mean, I can force them to not be difficult terrain, so I don't know what
Can
you
you?
want to say about that. Yeah, it's part of the spell.
Does it specify non-magical plants or just all plants in general?
It just says you can turn difficult terrain caused by plant growth, such as thickets and undergrowth, into ordinary terrain. This spell can cause the plants created by the Entangle spell to release a restrained creature.
That is a magical plant, so.
Yeah.
So you are able to stop the difficult terrain aspect of it,
Okay.
but the thorns still seem to lash at you.
Okay. It lasts. Let me see how long it lasts. It lasts for 10 minutes, so I'm just gonna keep standing here and talking to them.
How do we prove our worth?
The flowers.
The flowers.
What about the flowers?
You need a flower.
Where do I get one?
In the jungle.
Can you give me any sense of direction? I'll promise I'll make it worth it.
If they could gesture to
They
all
could.
around you,
They could move.
they would gesture all around you, but they
Okay.
can't really move.
Okay.
I'll give you that good plant loving. Just give me a couple minutes.
And I guess I'm gonna go start looking for the flowers.
Okay, so as you do that,
It also lasts for 10 minutes, so I'm just talking to every plant and the flowers and everything all around.
oh hey, thank you for the raids, peeps.
Hey. Hello, welcome.
Where are they?
Master of REM? Does that mean Master of REM sleep? Because I could use some of that.
It would be nice. I gotta find these little dudes. Where are they at?
Yeah, as you're finding stuff, he's just gonna walk around all the
Okay.
plants.
You're all such beautiful plants.
So before you actually leave the temple, like the ziggurat stairs,
Mm-hmm.
you notice a strange, peculiar little creature. It has a very like black silhouetted tiny body, like it's like maybe no more than a foot tall. And it has a little white mask that resembles a triceratops. And in its hands, it has compared to it, a very large purple and orange orchid. And it seems to ascend the steps, and the vines creep away from it, allowing it to pass and then flow right back in before it. Or behind it, rather. Once it gets to the top, it seems to continue up this, like, going beyond your sight.
I'm going
okay,
to cast.
So you're basically telling me these little guys are causing the plants to move and whatnot.
Yep.
I guess if I'm seeing it, I kneel down and start speaking to them.
Hello, little guy. What are you?
Oh no, like the Chwinga's gone.
Oh, it ran?
He went up the steps, man. He gone.
Alright, well, I guess I'm still looking for a flower and speaking to all the plants.
Eventually, it takes you about it takes you half an hour to go find one. It's the plants aren't as helpful as you would hope because they can't really see.
I just want it to be known that I talk to every single plant I see while this is active.
Yeah, sure.
Johan is
It's
just
weird,
like
but sure.
conjuring a purple orchid.
And you
with
come back,
minor-
or you find a couple of large bushes of these orchids.
Well, it took half an hour, so the spell wore off. I'm just gonna go to the bottom step, I guess, and try to, like, calmly present it towards the vines and see what happens.
Did you only grab yourself a flower?
I said I would grab as many as I could.
Okay. Yeah, you can grab, like, one for everyone. River and Flask are more like, we don't really deal with this kind of thing. It's all you. We'll stay here.
Yeah.
And watch
yeah.
Becky, and I'm gonna throw a coin.
Sure. I'll watch Becky.
Thank
So yeah, as you
you.
present the flower closer to the vines, they seem to part for you.
Thank you, little guys.
And just start walking and carrying the flower.
Yep. And anyone else that chooses to do that the vines will just part for you and close right behind you. The
Alright.
thorn will not lash at you or anything.
I don't know if he would lead the way if he's not shapeshifted, so he'd kind of let Nathrissa or Herman lead the way.
Okay.
I can't protect myself quite as well if I'm not as an animal, so you guys can lead the way this time.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, what's up with this step?
All right. The
Kind of
steps
set of
on this
stairs.
next are about 33 feet long and 20 feet rise about 20 feet. This stone seems to crumble from age and decay.
These like are these loose stones over here?
What, in the center here?
Yeah, the center area.
No, nope, that's just to help
Okay.
differentiate it.
Hey, Herman, are you coming, buddy?
No worries, I'm right here.
Hmm. Is
Hold on,
there
let
like
me.
a
How
feel
many
like a-
feet up does it go?
It seems to rise about 20 feet.
Okay.
Nathrissa?
Yeah.
How far can you throw me?
How far would I be able to throw Johan?
What's your strength?
My strength is 17.
And how much do you weigh,
My
Johan?
strength is 17.
Description:
How much?
146 pounds.
Probably a good distance.
Well, a good distance is a risk I am willing to take for you.
Some
So,
of you may die.
some of you may
This is the
die, and
risk.
that is a risk that I'm willing to take. Do we need to get you strapped up, or I know we got
mean-
those climbers kits. So
Yeah.
if we,
let's
what
just-
if we did 2 anchor points? Like
Yeah, that's
you
what
set up one at the top, and then I'll set one up at the bottom, and then using that tension, kind of like pull up.
Yeah,
Oh,
we could like
God damn it.
do that kind of thing.
You
like
good,
monkey
Cal?
bar across.
While you guys are making some weird ass plan, Tell's just gonna turn into a giant frog and start going up the steps.
Okay.
You
So as Tell seems to do that, because is it like a medium creature?
I love how the name is literally giant frog, but we have to know what size it is. It is medium.
Well, I mean that would be a giant ass frog.
Yeah, true.
Okay. So yeah, as you seem to like try to jump, the stone beneath your feet seem to like crumble, and you seem to actually like go back down as if you were just standing on like really loose gravel.
Ribbit.
And every time like you jump like back up, it seems like this gravel just brings you right back all the way down.
I see how this is. All right, Johan, let's get you strapped up.
Right.
So as Nethrissa is apparently strapping Johan,
Yep.
phrasing,
Wow.
Okay, well,
say it like that.
you see
Yeah, let's
another.
not.
You see another of those little black silhouetted chwingas, even though you don't know what they are.
The
Because
fuck are those?
this one, however, its little mask is in the face of a chameleon.
Well, hello.
It seems to have one of the orchids in one hand, and the other one seems to have a red feather.
Oh my god.
And as it seems
Becky
to
is
like
red.
walk up these steps, it seems like the gravelly, crumbly steps stay firm. And it makes
It's
its
the feather. It's the feather.
It's
Something
the
about being
feather.
light as a feather or something.
makes
That's
it
what
way
I'm
up,
betting.
and then it just disappears out of sight.
Ribbit.
How big are Becky's feathers? Would you say they're more like a
Uh,
quill size, or are they small? So she's like.
She's a medium
fluffy?
creature, so like an ostrich, probably an ostrich-sized feather.
I mean,
Do
Like
I
a
see
bit-
any other
Nice.
birds? Do I see birds around?
Nope, not in your vicinity.
Okay.
I don't think the size of the feather really matters.
Well, because I'm gonna I want to try and take a feather from Becky, but if it's like a giant feather, that's gonna hurt. Is my line of thinking, and I don't
Pulling
want to
any feather that
her.
isn't just like a ready to pull out feather is gonna hurt.
All right. Well, first, after I get, I'm gonna actually run down with the flower. Well, I'm gonna get down there as quickly as possible, and I'm gonna try, without aggravating her to the best of my ability, I'm gonna try like fluffing up her feathers to see if she has like any loose ones.
Yeah, you can get a couple of down feathers and like maybe one that
Yes.
was like ready to come out.
Okay. Then I'm gonna grab those. How many did I grab?
Well,
1, 2, 3,
apparently there
4,
was a
5,
handful
6.
of 6 feathers.
Perfect. And I'm gonna run back up, and I'm going to shove one. I'm gonna give one to Johan. I'm gonna set one down by Tell, Herman, Aaron, myself, and I'm gonna put away the extra ones. And actually, no, I'm gonna hold mine, and I'm gonna put a foot down on the steps and see if it does the thing.
It feels like solid ground.
Yes! All right. Never mind. We don't have to throw you, Johan. Actually, no.
Oh,
you
darn.
you step. Make sure that it's not a specific type of feather, because these aren't all the same kind of feather.
So like I just have like a down feather in my hand, in my finger.
Yeah,
right?
I kept the one that was about to fall out. It's blue.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to step with the down feather.
Seems to be solid ground.
Cool. All feathers
Cool.
work.
All right, we're going. Meow.
Zoom up to the next. I still have all the climbing equipment out in case we do need to throw me.
Yeah, we'll probably need to throw you at some point. All right, what's up with this next set of stairs?
Are Tell and Herman coming?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just keep forgetting to like actually pay attention.
How
Roll
dare
20.
you?
Because I'm watching the stream, not the roll 20.
How dare you?
Ribbit.
Anyway.
Oh, you're watching
This-
our audience? That's
So the
Who
next
does that?
stairs are in excellent conditions. However, you see that it is covered, not exaggerating, covered in
Sweet
snakes.
potatoes. Oh, cool.
Why did it have to
How
be
tall-
snakes?
Yeah,
How tall?
because
How
it's the
high up
jungle.
does it go?
snakes.
So
How
you
high up
notice
is it?
these steps they are 20 feet long and rise 12 feet high.
Okay, I'm half
Um,
that.
You also notice that like between like the leveling of the stairs there are holes just like littered throughout.
Cool. Do they seem to be coming out of or going into these holes?
Pretty much, yeah, just like as soon as like one comes in, another comes out.
Ha! Cool.
They don't seem to just like lash out at you.
Is it throwing time?
Can I? I'm gonna take my spear. No, my javelin, and I'm gonna flip it around so it's not like the sharp end, and I'm gonna kind of poke forward about 3 feet in front of me, and kind of like move the stick around and see how they react to anybody like invading their space.
They bite at your stick.
Ah,
Hey,
of course, it's
hey,
never that
Tony.
easy.
Say what?
Frog can jump 20 feet, and if this map is accurate, I can jump over all these steps.
You can certainly try.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm a frog. What do I have to lose? I'm gonna.
Oh,
lot of
so
things.
hey, does everybody remember the evolution story example that is the snake and the frog?
I
No.
am a
I've never heard
frog
of
the
it.
size of freaking Johan, though.
That's nice. So as you attempt to jump up, you feel a force keeping you from going your full distance.
Okay.
You seem to land in the pile of snakes,
All right.
No.
and they seem to like bite at you, pushing you back down.
Do they seem to, or do they?
They're about to now. Thank you for the specification.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
You're about. Well, they might, because I got to see if they actually hit.
Yeah, back up to
How
2,
dare this place cheat?
Using gravity manipulation, that's cheating.
Oh, look at that. Ready to go. So giant frog, does a 10 hit?
No.
Oh, okay.
Can
Well, they
I
seem to try to bite at you, but they do not seem to be able to actually bite you.
I have an idea.
So,
there's
if
2
they-
versions I want to do.
If they can't bite me, can they push me back down?
The sheer amount of them and the
Okay.
swarming and the movement of them is enough to kind of like push you back.
All right, go ahead, Mithrisa. This
Oh,
seems like
frog.
a puzzle, and I don't want to change out a frog yet.
Sorry, I forgot about the advantage. It's too late. It's already been dictated. However, after like another moment of you checking out the stairs in froggy form, you notice a third little Chwinga.
What does this one look like?
Its face resembles that of a mongoose.
Ah! I love monkeys.
You know what doesn't love monkeys?
Snakes.
Next. However,
Oh!
you notice this one does something peculiar.
Oh.
At the
It's
bottom
a-
of the step, the Chwinga whacks a snake with the orchid to make it angry. It then strokes the snake's flank with the feather to calm it down. It then lies down facing the snake, whereupon the reptile crawls through the mouth of the mask and inside of the Chwinga.
Oh, fuck no.
The Chwinga then slithers up the steps like a snake, untroubled by any of the others, steps up, and walks forward out of sight.
Hey, Tal, can you turn into a snake?
Ribbit.
Wait, yeah.
Ribbit once
You're
for
afraid of
yes,
snakes,
twice
what?
for no.
Alright, then,
Ribbit.
I'm going to yoink a snake. I'm gonna kind
you're
of
just
try.
gonna
I'm gonna try and grab it like up by the head of it, so you know how to like really grab a snake so it can't.
Okay.
Fight. I'm gonna attempt to do that, which I'm hoping that will irritate it enough without me having to whack it or anything.
So you're gonna bring it to your face?
I'm gonna kind of hold it out.
Does an 18 hit? Oh, I mean, like if you're gonna try to eat it? Question mark? Or what are you doing? with it?
Well, I'm gonna try and recreate what that Chwinga did by irritating it, calming it down, and then I'll lay down if I need to. I don't know if that's part of the ritual.
Are you gonna swallow the snake though?
If I need to.
You kind of have to.
God damn it, yeah.
Hey, make a con save.
Oh, that's a +6.
Out of curiosity, are you an evil aligned character?
I am not actually.
Okay. Good stuff.
I am chaotic neutral.
You die if you're evil.
You're fine. Probably.
Oh, that's a 13.
All right, you swallow the snake, and you first, like, your body shudders, and then you seem fine.
What the fuck? Okay. Do I or anything? Do I have any changes to my appearance?
No, just the fact that everyone looks horrified that you just swallowed an entire snake.
Well,
What? Like you don't
this
do
is
that?
normal.
I'm
This
about
is
to
Alright,
do
well-
the same.
This is
Then
normal.
can I
This is a
walk?
Tuesday.
Can I walk up the steps, or do I have to slide up like the Chwinga?
You can find out.
I'm gonna try and step. Okay, these aren't
Yeah,
working.
the snakes seem to part around your feet, allowing you to step up just fine.
Cool. Then I'm gonna start walking.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the same, but as a frog.
Aaron will also do the same and seems to get, just fine.
Okay.
Y'all
Con
ever just
save?
eat a snake?
I'm going to take a drink of water and cast shape water on it as I swallow it. And then do the thingy to let the snakes walk up. They slither into my mouth.
Okay, yeah, just a generic con save.
Cool.
Uh,
But the thing doesn't come until later. Cool.
I only
remember, no-
rolled a 12.
That's 23.
okay. The frog man is able to swallow a snake and is just fine hopping up them steps. And so is Johan. What about Herman?
He rolled a 16 for his con save.
Yeah, you swallow that snake real good. Just just noodle it.
I use the rest of my shape
I'm sure
water
Herman's
to
done
move the
worse,
water-
honestly.
To move the water out of my throat and puke the snake.
The
Oh.
Try
snake
to
does
puke the
not
snake.
come with it at all.
Oh, cute. And I'm gonna look at the party as they all get back up and be like, dinner, a nice view. What's next? I hope there's a pretty woman inside. I'm gonna start
Well,
walking towards the
as you
entrance.
start walking towards the temple, you notice
Oh.
that it is filled to the brim. Not to the brim, but there's a bunch of pillows and such around, and there are 3 individuals in here. You see, if big dumb me didn't have it like ready to go immediately. You see
I'm the same color as that snake.
a large green serpentine creature with a female face, kind of. Like a humanoid,
of.
like a humanoid looking face, but not exactly like, oh, it's a human face on a giant snake. You also see a human, and then a creature none of you have ever seen or heard of in the entirety of your existence.
Dragon bait. I love that name.
Cool.
You mean
Alright.
we have seen a snake with a human face before?
Any of you can give me a history or an arcana check to figure out what the snake is.
I have a
Cool,
plus 0
I'm-
for both.
I'm same. Let's go. Oh,
Two!
I rolled a 20. 6.
14.
Love that for us.
Exactly. We're below
got a-
10K.
I got a 19 for history.
Okay. Tell and Herman. Herman Herman more so than Tell. You're pretty sure that is a guardian naga.
Oh, fuck is that?
And as you all seem to start approaching closer, you hear the snake in a soft voice call out, "But not until Razan C is dead." And then it shifts its gaze, noticing you all. Ah, more visitors. How interesting. And I think this is where we're going to cut it.
What?
Ta-da!
Drama!
Ah!
Cliffhanger.
I am the
Ah.
same color as this thing. We should be bonded. We should be homies.
Yep, there's your woman you asked for.
Spooky woman.
I should have been specific.
Yeah,
I
this is-
should have been specific.
Enjoy your
you
punishment.
know you have to specify your genie wishes. Why would
This is homophobic.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'm kidding. I'm
whoa,
kidding. I'm
whoa.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Whoa! Anyway,
Wizards.
so this is going to be the end of session 7 atop the plateau for Beyond the Undergrowth, and the end, not the end, but the end of day 3 of our 14 days of